shit.
A crown for a king.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Lacey and Steve. We're coming at you with another Game of Thrones episode, episode 6 of season 1. This episode is called A Golden Crown.
Golden Crown?
A Golden Crown. So, any thoughts about the season so far that is new?
Excellent show.
Okay.
Glad you talked me into watching it. This is pretty cool. I like it so far. Really nervous about Tyrion right now. He's kind of in a cell that has no nothing to hold him in. What if he falls asleep and falls off?
That would be a concern of mine too.
He's got like all kinds of problems right now.
He's got all kinds of problems.
Yeah, he's facing
him and Ned
judgment.
both. Yeah.
Ned's in trouble. I mean, right now we got to find out what I got to get into the show right now.
All right.
I got to make sure Ned's okay. Ned, I hope you're doing fine, man.
Well, you know what?
Let's get in it.
We'll just keep this short and we'll get right into the episode.
It's a spear in his leg.
Yeah, he has a spear in his leg. That's never good.
Mm-hmm.
But you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Ned. No.
But I should wear the armor and you the gown.
What's she doing? What?
You're hurt.
Saddle.
Let you go and I'll let you live. Shoto, drop the blade.
Don't.
Do it.
I know who that is.
Is that who you thought it was?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I knew it.
Quick as a snake. As quiet as a shadow.
When you are somewhere else.
She's getting good though.
You are fearing
It
for
does
your
seem
father.
like she's catching on quick.
That is right. You pray to the gods.
Theon, Anlini.
There is only one God, and his name is death. And there is only one thing we say to death. Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Savage. Eat the heart. Drago.
She's going to have a boy. He won't be a real Targaryen. He won't be a true dragon.
He's proud of his woman.
I got goosebumps, man.
They love her. She truly is a queen today.
You want specifics, I suppose? When I was 7, I saw a servant girl bathing in the river. I stole her robe. She was forced to return to the castle, naked and in tears. If I close my eyes, I can still see her tits bouncing. When I was 10, I stuffed my uncle's boots with goat shit. When confronted with my crime, I blamed the squire. Poor boy was flogged, and I escaped justice. When I was 12, I milked my ear into a pot of turtle stew. I flogged the one-eyed snake, skinned my sausage. I made the bald man cry. Into the turtle stew, which I do believe my sister ate, at least I hope she did. I once was...
In the name of Robert of the House Baratheon, the first of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm, I charge you to bring the King's justice to the false knight Gregor Clegane and all those who shared in his crimes. I denounce him and attaint him. I strip him of all ranks and titles, of all lands and holdings, and sentence him to death.
My lord, this is a drastic action. It would be...
Inform Tywin Lannister that he has been summoned to court to answer for the crimes of his bannermen. He will arrive within the fortnight or be branded an enemy of the crown and a traitor to the realm.
Wow.
I'm supposed to marry Prince Joffrey. I love him, and I'm meant to be his queen and have his babies.
7 hounds.
When you're old enough, I'll make you a match with someone who's worthy of you. Someone who's brave and gentle and strong.
I don't want someone brave and gentle and strong. I want him. He'll be the greatest king that ever was, a golden lion, and I'll give him sons with beautiful blonde hair.
The lion's not a sigil, idiot. He's a stag like his father.
He is not. He's nothing like that old drunk king.
Robert Baratheon, black of hair. Joffrey Baratheon, golden head.
King.
Keep away
Oh,
from me!
shit.
Viserys, please.
But I can. Want what I came for. I want the crown he promised me. He bought you, but he never paid for you.
He says yes. You shall have a golden crown that men shall tremble to behold.
No! No! You cannot touch me! I am the dragon! I am a dragon! I want my crown! Ah!
Look away, Khaleesi.
No.
Dany! Dany, tell them! Make them! Make them! No, you can't! Just... Dany, please!
Holy shit.
A crown for a king.
Khaleesi.
He is no dragon. Fire cannot kill a dragon.
So, what do you think about what just happened?
Exciting. That was a good show.
That was crazy,
good.
right?
Yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah.
really good.
Well, he got what he wanted, a golden crown.
He got it. He got it. The most expensive death ever.
Yeah, it was real gold, too.
Yep.
I love how Drogo says, a crown for a king.
Yep.
I love that.
He's done.
He's done.
One bad
You've
guy
been waiting.
down.
You've been waiting for that to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. And Khaleesi, she didn't even blink an eye.
She did not. She did not even blink an eye. She just, it's like, I mean, when I saw it, it almost seemed like she was in a trance. Like, not a trance, but she was just like, she felt nothing, you know?
Well, I
like,
think, when he threatened to cut it out of her belly, she realized it wasn't a brother or sister thing. I think she realized it all along, but this pinpointed home. Now there's her baby growing in her womb.
And he threatened her baby.
Yeah, and that was a no-brainer at that
Yeah.
point. Son over brother. That if he if he'd have shown a peaceful nature towards her, but all he wanted was the crown, and he got the crown.
That's all he cared about was
Getting that army,
that's
trying
what
to
he
steal
wanted.
the dragons at one
Yep.
point to buy his army because he realized they were worth so much.
Yeah.
And all he wanted was to get what he came for, and to hell with her.
everything that was more important to him than his own sister.
And that's what you get.
Yep, and that's what you get.
Yep.
Well, one bad guy is gone and out of the way.
He's done.
He's done. Khaleesi, another thing that happened with Khaleesi in this episode, since we're already talking about her, she ate an entire horse heart. kept it all down. I wouldn't have been able to do
It's
it.
good vitamins for the baby.
I would not have been able to do that. So kudos to her for
Pardon me. Excuse me.
kudos to her for keeping that down. 'Cause,
Yeah.
whew. And we
Did
saw.
you see her just look up and he just became like he was happy with her. Granted, that relationship, how everything kind of got set, was really wrong. But
Yeah.
I see,
It's turning around, and it's turned around at this point. We can see when he looks at her.
His level of respect is like from a 1 to 10. It started out with a 0,
Right.
and slowly she has climbed the ladder of respect in his eyes. He sees her.
It's not just love; it's respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he picked her up, he made her the world.
She's the world to him now.
To that whole, and he respects her so much that she's became the queen.
Yeah.
Officially, she is.
She's officially Khaleesi, the
Yeah,
queen.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm proud of where she's at compared to episode 1.
I'm sure happy he's gone for her sake.
Yeah,
Now she
exactly.
can blossom into what she
Yeah. All right, and so we've talked about that. At the beginning of the episode, we see Ned, and
Yeah.
he's just waking up after his injury. He sees Cersei and Robert there. Robert basically says, "Put this back on. You are the hand of the king. You're the brother I chose." Basically saying
strong words.
Yeah, he's not going to let anything come between their friendship, basically. So it's basically what I took from
Yeah,
it.
and then he slaps Cersei, right in front of him.
Yeah.
So she's, she walked out of there pissed,
Oh, yeah.
and has me a little worried about her sinister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's becoming more heated, and more personal. I mean,
Yeah.
he's. Yeah.
Yeah, and by King Robert slapping her, like, he was basically saying, "Shut up. I'm not going to listen to you anymore. This is my boy. This is my homeboy."
Right.
Yeah. And then we see Ned again in the throne room acting as king.
And boy, did he take advantage of that.
He sentenced the mountain to death.
He not only did that,
And he summoned,
he stripped him of everything.
he stripped him of all titles, land,
and after that, death.
and then death.
And then he ordered Tyrion to be delivered for trial.
Tywin.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I know those
Tywin.
two are that, and that is the dad.
Oh.
Tyrion.
Okay. I heard Tyrion.
Yeah.
Because I just saw Tyrion just freed himself, and then all of a sudden now.
Yeah.
Why is he?
Because.
I didn't catch that. Okay, now I'm glad you said that, because when I was listening, I heard Tyrion.
It just clicked in your head because Tywin and Tyrion, I mean, they sound very similar.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, basically what that guy was saying when he dumped the fishes, that was basically like the Lannisters, because see, the mountain is Tywin Lannister's, who's the dad.
Yeah.
Cersei, Jaime, and Tyrion's dad. The mountain is like his
henchman.
Yeah. So when they
I understand. Okay, I get that.
So they're basically saying, okay, Tywin Lannister ordered this to happen against the Tully family, which is Catelyn's family. So they attacked this village.
So not only.
He sent
that thickens the plot between the Starks
and the Lannisters.
Because right now, little brother is being held on trial, so they think.
Well, so they think,
they have him.
He's done now. I mean,
he's done. Yeah.
Yeah. But they think he still he's still prisoner.
Yeah, but they've already taken him away, so they're feeling undermined by the Starks.
but now it's going to be even worse because he
just sentenced the old
summoning,
man.
and he said if he doesn't show up within a fortnight, he'll be considered an enemy of the crown.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
he's laying that hammer down right now.
Wow, I did not catch that. Glad we went over that.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, me too. Because I figured you. But
I haven't
yeah.
seen Tyrion, so I thought it was
Yeah. No,
Or
and we
Tyrion,
haven't.
Tywin.
Tywin has not been a part of the show. Just his name has been spoken
Well,
so
I can't
far.
wait to see this jewel.
Yeah. And then so we see Bran. He's riding his horse that Tyrion
happy.
designed, if I can talk, the saddle for him, and he's happy. That made me happy, seeing him happy, because
Yeah.
he's been so down
He
with.
felt like a man, or what he was.
Yeah, because he was up, moving around and
Mhm.
doing something other than just laying in a bed all the time. So, and the wildlings that were, I guess, had crossed the wall somehow, and they sliced Bran's leg open.
Didn't feel it.
And then Theon saves the day. What'd you think about that?
Well, I didn't like him at first. He kind of struck me as
Arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he literally saves Bran.
Saves his life. Yeah.
The throat was at his knife to cut, and he shot the arrow that killed the guy, because that guy was unpredictable.
Did.
So
yeah.
I like that. I didn't like him. I kind of felt he was like a bad seed. Like he
Okay.
was jealous of all the other people a little bit.
Jealous.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't even know if I want to call it jealousy or whatnot.
He gave you a bad vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's
saving
understandable.
Bran, when I don't think he really liked him that much, was pretty honorable. He did what he had to do, and I thought that was good.
That was good. And then we see Viserys tried to steal his sister's eggs, her dragon's eggs.
Yeah, the dragon eggs apparently are worth lots and lots of money.
Yeah, well,
Enough to buy an
there
army.
hasn't been dragons in like 1,000 years or something, and just to have the eggs, like they're basically like diamonds or like something that's very rare.
They're the jewels.
Yeah, so to steal them, he wanted to sell them so that he could get a boat and an army. I'm sorry, a very big army. But he was just gonna sell them.
Of course. To
Not-
who, I don't know.
whoever he could to
At
get
least
an
it didn't
army.
happen.
But Jorah,
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't having it.
No.
Which you did say, like,
I'm telling you, he's
in your last
dedicated
episode,
to Khaleesi.
yeah, that even though he maybe told Varys that she was pregnant, he's still dedicated to her.
Yeah.
And Viserys had even mentioned to him, I see the way you look at her.
Mhm.
So does that mean that,
He's in love with her.
does
or whatever.
Jorah have feelings for her?
I haven't seen that. I see him
Just being, like, he just thinks she's...
kind of a protector /
Especially being how they first met, and
he's looking out for best interests. How's that? That's what I think.
yeah, okay.
Kind of like a
Maybe like a father figure,
little bit. Maybe the brother that she needed, or maybe the man that she needs. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, I understand.
it's weird to say it because she's with Drogo. But
Yeah, and Drogo, he, like you mentioned a little bit ago, like he definitely has come around full circle
Oh yeah.
when it comes to her. So,
You can see it in his eyes and his actions.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's over.
yeah. Tyrion, he's in the Sky Cells.
Yep.
He weasels his way.
It's one of my favorite parts of the movie.
One of my favorite parts is too when he's confessing his crimes.
Yeah, it was.
And it was just all
The thing of it is, it was so brilliant. Like, he's sitting there getting beat by the guard, you know, that weird guy.
Yeah.
Not really
More,
beat, but
I think
hitting him
more.
with a rubber belly club. And so he works his way in to speak confess his sins, and all of a sudden he slams it on him. I want a trial, and I want
a trial by
he
combat.
set that so perfect. And then he used their own rules that they stand by there to work in his advantage, although he didn't know which way it would go. He didn't know if...
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And I thought it was great, that one guy,
Bronn.
Bronn, was sitting there laughing, like he was like, oh my God, this guy's cool.
This guy's crazy.
And,
yeah.
I think he also knows that he's a Lannister and that hooking up with Tyrion because he's so smart. He's seeing this, Tyrion as a very, very smart worker. Like how he works things.
Yeah.
Like it goes not unnoticed by him. So he right away stood up, which shows a connection right there.
Yeah.
And then wins, throws the guy out that window, which was crazy.
Yep.
And
Lady Lysa says, "You don't fight with honor."
And then
he's like,
no,
"Nope."
He
did. I love that because he's like,
and walked away.
that's why he lost and I
Mic
won.
drop.
Mic drop. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I loved that. Joffrey, he was being nice to Sansa? Question mark.
Well, what kind of screws me up is in one moment he's very defiant with his mother about what he thinks of her,
What he thinks of Sansa.
and then his mom says you can screw painted whores and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? She says all this. I don't care, but you're going to
marry her
Yeah.
and show her some kindness.
So in the back of my brain, I want to say that when he was looking at her, he did either one hell of a job acting,
or maybe he's coming around to the idea that he is
Or-
going to have to marry her. They're going to have to be together. So maybe just...
he's persuading her, that he wants to be king probably as bad as that, as Khaleesi's brother.
Okay, so you're basically saying you're not buying it.
No, not from the conversation he had with his mom, and how does it change so quick?
Right.
You just don't say those words to the only person he really trusts, and then go to a person that he really barely knows that he's having to be set up with automatically.
Right.
It just shows me that
Maybe his wheels are turning a little bit.
Yeah, I think I want to be wrong. I want to see like good things, but what he said and what he did so contradicted each other. So
that's still a question mark.
big.
Okay.
Big. Yeah, I mean, this can go either way.
And so we already talked about how Ned sentenced the Mountain to death and summoned Tywin to answer for his crimes. The last thing that we see from Ned is he wants to send his daughters back to Winterfell for their protection, and a little light turned on in his head, and then he started reading through the Baratheons, descriptions throughout time, I guess. And every single
You saw it in his face.
Baratheon.
Every time he comes with a realization, he has that look on his face.
Yeah.
Ned does. I've seen it, I think, once before, where it's like,
He gets.
yeah.
It's like a light bulb turns on.
He had it when he talked to the blacksmith.
Gendry.
Gendry.
Yeah. And he realized, oh, that's Robert's bastard son.
So he's done. You see these looks that he has,
Yeah.
and then you realize that, boom, he's getting it. Boom, he's getting it. So
And then you saw that look again when he was talking about how when Sansa had said she wants to have little blonde babies,
Yeah.
And then his light clicked on.
Something.
And then.
What's that about?
And then you said, what's that? No. And then I said, do you understand what he just figured out? And you said, yeah. Automatically you knew what he figured out. Because when he was going through the black of hair.
Oh, yeah,
black of
yeah,
hair.
yeah.
And then Joffrey, golden hair.
Yeah, when she said that's what I said. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's when her words sparked that.
Yeah. And then, so do you have any clues as to, obviously, King Robert is not the father.
Oh.
It's official. Maury said it. You are not the father.
No.
So who's
No.
the father?
Do you know what the first thing came to mind?
What?
Was the brother.
Okay. Well, I
Blonde
mean,
hair.
Blonde hair. Yeah, that's an easy assumption to make.
And
so.
they keep. I mean, the king keeps saying. I don't know. It just seems like everything that little things they say comes around in this. So I'm really trying to pay attention to that because I've noticed that on things like they puncture. You know, like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he said, them golden hair, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
You heard him make that comment.
Yeah.
You always hear little things, so it makes me think that, he doesn't like Jamie.
Right.
Okay. Obviously, she don't like her husband. They're doing it, and Brandon should have died,
Yeah.
and they just do a good job of sealing it, so it wouldn't shock me.
Right. Well, but Ned's figuring everything out. So how's he gonna, I mean, what's he gonna do with this knowledge? Is he gonna tell everybody? Is he going to?
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to because he's straight up.
I mean, he's gonna tell the king.
But it seems like Ned does his homework and has it all locked in before he brings it home.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So reading it out of a book, the light bulb went off. Yeah. Do I think he's gonna tell him? You damn right.
I mean, that's his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look back in the books, he's gonna say, "You have hair of black, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, yeah.
Then all of a sudden
There's
you have
not
a bunch
been.
of blondes.
There's not been
Yeah.
a golden-haired.
There's never
son.
been a golden-haired Baratheon ever.
So.
I mean, according to the book. But so, what'd you think of the episode?
Excellent. Excellent because, like I said, Tyrion put on another amazing performance.
Yes, he did.
Using his head once again, not fighting. Got to meet a few new characters in there. The sister, which is weird, and her kid, the booby sucker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We met her last time, but only for a split second. But
Did you hear me?
the booby sucker. That's his new nickname, booby sucker.
Booby sucker.
Lord Robin Arryn, booby sucker.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, a great episode. I thought it was great too. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode.
Oh yeah.
More to come soon. Episode 7 is next. Yes.
Yeah.
Episode 7 is next. Should be up, well, you guys know, very soon. So please give us a like on this video. Comment below whatever suggestions you have, how you felt, any questions for him. If you guys have any questions for him, I will definitely do like a questions segment where he can read the questions and answer them directly from you guys. I think that would be a good thing to do. I think that he would enjoy that too.
I do, because it really helps me understand the series a lot better and where it's at, because there's a lot of things going on.
There's a lot of things
So when we sit here
on.
and do this, my mind's going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't always know what kind of questions to ask. I'm like, I ask some things that you guys probably are cool with, but I'm sure there's a million other questions that I could be asking that doesn't even come to my mind. But leave those comments, leave those questions, any suggestions of, you know, future videos or future anything. You know, let us know. Let us know what you guys want to see. But thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.
And hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.